Good morning. Despite those incredibly heavy winds outside today, they are still not strong enough to disturb the planets and the stars. They move at their own pace. And who better to interpret and observe their influence? Jocelyn Savard. JoJo is here with us this morning. Give us a call, 1-800-363-9995. She will answer your questions on life, love, money, whatever you want to know. Give us a call, 1-800-363-9995. Good morning, JoJo.
Good morning, my beautiful Suzanne. It's a pleasure to be here with you once more time.
Today, you have brought with you a horoscope chart.
Yes.
You've had a lot of people asking you questions. So how do you do this? How do you know where the planets are and how they influence? So today, JoJo brought a chart with her, so we're going to take a look at it, and you're going to tell us briefly how this works.
Absolutely. Whatever it's an individual chart or for a monthly chart or for a year chart, this is how we do it. You see, you place the planet, since the beginning of time, planets, they follow the same kind of circle over and over again. We live in what you call a universe which is totally, completely organized and perfectly timed. That's why we have the days and the months and the years always repeating themselves. So you see all the planets here. You have Mercury, you have the Sun, the Moon. They travel around here, and they create in between them some relationships, sometimes good or sometimes bad. Little square is not very good. Little triangle is excellent. Oppositions, it could be good or not good depending on the relationship. So when we know, like when you call us and you give us the date of birth, we know, especially dealing with the Mercury or Venus or Jupiter and Saturn, which are with all in life, everything is complementary. There's always a positive force, negative force, which relate to each other in order to come to a conclusion. So I know all my ephemeris. Ephemeris is a book of astronomy which gives you all the way that the planets travel. So it's absolutely fantastic. So if people, when you go to see astrologers, this is what they do at your birth. And if you want to know things about what happens with the year, they create a same chart and they make a relationships between the chart. And this is how you could talk about what's going to happen to you in your love, in your money, in your finances, if you're going to travel, if you should take this job, if you should expect some changes in some career situation. And it's fantastic. So I thought they would like to know this, okay?
That's how it all works. Okay. I want to ask you a question just before we go to the phones this morning. Everybody wants to know the big question, Canada's future, with or without Quebec?
Okay, I think that war, well, Third World War and things like that, I think now it's really over in everybody's mind. I think individuals right now are changing more or less the big people of the politician. And I really believe that all that war situation made us aware that we have things which are together. We have an incredible, beautiful country called Canada, which is probably one of the best countries in the world to be right now. You have every race and every culture, every religion, which are in here. And even compared to the United States, we're even more, I would say, evolved in a certain respect as far as human beings. What will happen is, I think, divorces, separation, everybody right now, if you go to Vancouver, you go to Nova Scotia, everybody's sort of been pulling the blanket on their sides, and everybody says, I want to be independent. I want independent, not only Quebec. I think after the war situation, people will realize that separation and divorce is not really, it's out of fashion. So rather than doing drastic changes, I believe that people will start saying, rather than strictly listening to the politician, and I think there's going to be some major changes in the federal government anyways, and even the provincial government here will also take another look at it in a way that they will find a very unusual solution to rather meet everybody's need according to their provinces in order to communicate and to talk more. Instead of being emotional and with a stubborn attitude, everybody will see more the possibility of rather communicating and getting together in order to solve the problem. I am absolutely certain after the war experience that people right now will join in rather than separate and divorce, because I think divorces are out of fashion. The whole rest of the world right now, everything is falling down. There's no more fences. In Russia, everything is happening. The world is the whole world movement right now, the new world that's happening is unification of things, not separation. So I think many individuals who are a little bit fanatic or nationalistic in a way, not realizing what we have to lose about it. I think now, with the recession especially, with people not having so much money in their pockets, people losing their jobs, everybody is thinking maybe that we should do more getting together and fight for our own economy as a national country rather than trying to split the power between each other. And I think this is what's happening right now. Okay. But expect a lot of changes in government, especially in the federal. And I think the new government, there's going to be some elections this year, towards the end of the year, and you're going to see June and July. We're going to talk about this. And I think this whole new approach approach will bring some good solutions as far as Canada. And I think English and French will see what they could do they will negotiate for the first time and come to some kind of nice understanding, but unusual, something different that was done before.